Welcome back, fellow web creators and entrepreneurs. In this tutorial, I'll cover how to apply a simple but effective video transition that syncs to music beats in Adobe Premiere as shown.
This is a dark parade, another rough path.
This simple transition consists of the second video clip cutting in for a split second on the first beat. Then the frame cuts back to the first video clip for a split second on the second beat, followed by a cut back to the second video clip on the last beat for the resulting effect. This technique can be used in many scenarios, like these lyrics singing hip hip hooray for example.
Hip hip hooray, love.
As you can see, it can be sliced and diced with good effect however you please. But without further ado, let's get into the nitty-gritty of how this simple technique is done. To kick things off, I have 2 video clips and an audio track with 3 pronounced drum beats that I'd like to apply this simple video transition to. First things first, on your timeline, you'll need to identify each of the beats that you will be cutting your video to. You can do this by using the waveform display on your audio track down here. In my case, the 3 beats that I'm looking for are too subtle to make out in this view. I've purposely chosen a subtle beat to show you some helpful ways to identify beats which are hard to spot. Some music with deeper bass lines typically have more pronounced changes in the waveform, much like this tune. To find my beats, I'm going to stretch my waveform track higher by clicking and dragging this line downward. You will need to look for more pronounced cliffs and valleys throughout the body of the song. If you struggle to spot them by stretching the track higher, you can also hover your mouse over the beats on your timeline, then hold the Alt key, Option on Mac, and scroll your mouse wheel upward to zoom or widen the track until they become apparent. You may start to notice what appear to be cliffs protruding from the waveform. These are the beats you're looking for. I've already pre-marked the starting points of my 3 beats, but to do this, simply drag your time marker to the start of each cliff you can identify on the waveform and press the M key. But don't be perfect here. Being precise with your cuts isn't always necessary. Now that your beats are marked, click, hold and drag your second video clip above the first so that it snaps to the first marker. If it doesn't snap, ensure the snap feature is enabled by clicking this magnet button so it turns blue. Next, also drag the first clip on the lower track all the way to the right so it covers the entire beat you wish to transition. For convenience, I've already done this. My beat runs roughly from here to here, but a rough guess of where the beat ends will do. You can fine tune your timings later. Now select your razor tool or press C on your keyboard and move your mouse over the top video clip at the second beat marker until you see it snap as shown. Left click on the top of the clip to cut it at that marker, then do the same for the third marker. Lastly, choose your selection tool, V on your keyboard. Select the middle clip that you've just created by cutting at the markers of your top clip and delete it. Now playback your footage, and at worst you should have a rudimentary beat transition which syncs with your music. At best it should sync and look pretty good. If you need to fine tune the timings of your video cuts with the beats, simply adjust the in and out points of your top video clip where your markers are. If you'd like to check out the music video featured in this tutorial, check out the link on screen or in the description. And that's it for this tutorial. I hope you learned something new. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.